a fuck. When it comes to that bread, I can't get enough. When I see the law, I put both middle fingers up. I'm gon' always be good, cause in God I trust. When it starts, she can't stop the rain. I get high just to take away the pain. I switch it up cause I can't do the same. If you on that fuck shit, we are not the same.
If you on that fuck shit, we are not the same. I be on that real shit and I ain't bout to change. I am from a corner where I rock the thing. This is not a pistol, this shit here can stop a train. Fucking right, that hoe so large ain't even got a aim. The slightest disrespect, I'ma slap the shit out your man. I don't go for that sucker shit, cause I am not a lame. Use your bottom row of teeth, fucking with me, it's not a game. Look, all I need is 10 pounds to leave me the fuck alone. I be so high sometime I forget what the fuck I'm on. Bitches blow my high sometime, I wish I could fuck alone. Y'all wasn't with me when I was down, that's why I'm up alone. I don't really care if you hate or love my fucking song. And I'ma be an asshole till I'm fucking gone. Tired as hell just from walking around my fucking home, cause the shit's so big.
Bitch, you know that I really don't give a fuck. When it comes to that bread, I can't get enough. When I see the law, I put both middle fingers up. I'm gon' always be good, cause in God I trust. When it starts, she can't stop the rain. I get high just to take away the pain. I switch it up cause I can't do the same. If you on that fuck shit, we are not the same, man. Miss me with that hoe shit, bitch, I love the toe shit. One whole clip, a lift a nigga soul like a forklift. Gotta get it by any means. Where I'm from, I'm a king. No love for my enemies. Cross me, pay the penalty. Solid nigga, if you got love for me, then I'm riding with you. Fly like in a continental. Lord forgive me, I'm a sinner, no pretender. If the laws pull me over, I won't surrender. Couldn't let them catch me cause I had something stuffed in the fender. Niggas be switching up, most people ain't who you thought they was. Niggas running off on them when they supposed to protect the plug. Try to put your hands on my cash and drop back a nub. Haters keep my name in their mouth, but I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you know that I really don't give a fuck. When it comes to that bread, I can't get enough. When I see the law, I put both middle fingers up. I'm gon' always be good, cause in God I trust. When it starts, she can't stop the rain. I get high just to take away the pain. I switch it up cause I can't do the same. If you on that fuck shit, we are not the same, man.
At the telly blowing marijuana. Man, I stay away from the drama. With this chick that's a freak like Madonna. And we going in until the sun come up. Let's exchange fuck faces, we gon' fuck like we in love, baby. In love, baby, my sex game'll make you go crazy. Go crazy, you gon' feel it in your soul, baby. Your soul, baby. I just wanna be inside you. Nobody gon' fuck you like I do. It's going down once I slide my pride through. Girl, you know that you my motherfucking baby. Can't be 100, girl, you never actin' shady. That's why I love her, cause she never tried to play me. She kept it real with me, so I spoil her daily. All them hoes in VS, we got that good love. At Manhattan in New York, getting fucked up. At the mall with them bands, we gon' run it up. I love fucking with you, girl, cause you know what's up. That mine, I'ma gon' claim that now. I'ma gon' hold that down. Yeah, she worth my time. I'm in love with your daughter. She treat me good, I'm a spoiler. I'ma love her like a father. Taking trips across the water. First class, we do it right. Flying like Vince Carter. After hours, room service. Yeah, that's how we are. We don't leave that room. We been fucking up that bed. She said she can't feel her legs. Then we sleep like we dead. At the telly blowing marijuana. Man, I stay away from the drama. With this chick that's a freak like Madonna. And we going in until the sun come up. Let's exchange fuck faces, we gon' fuck like we in love, baby. In love, baby, my sex
What's going down, baby? It's your boy Clifton Simmons. Tune in every Monday night with Late Night with All Access, baby.
It's your boy AJ Rivas. Tune in every Monday night.
Tune in every Monday night.
Every Monday night.
Every Monday for Late Nights with All Access.
And this King Tiz in the building. Tune in every Monday
night to Late Night with All Access. Let's get it.
You already know.
Every Monday night.
Hey guys, it's Natasha. It's your girl Nat Boogie. Make sure that you tune in every Monday night, every single Monday night to Late Nights with All Access.
Hold up, big baby.
And we are back, Late Nights with All Access. Myself, MikeAnthony, episode 256, located here at Alamo Biscuit Company. So shout out to John and the entire team for being our sponsor location. And returning guest, good friend Scott Malouff in the house.
256.
I know, right?
Man,
consistency.
that is consistency.
Yes,
That's
it is.
good, though.
And Scott was our first guest ever. So that was a huge thing for us because of the fact that it was just in the beginning of just myself, Melvin, and then Nat Boogie. And Nat Boogie and Natasha are not here tonight, but they will be back soon. You've seen the growth. You've seen everything with the podcast.
Yeah, it's been a lot of growth. It started in a little condo, yep.
And then sponsor locations and stuff like that. It's amazing to have different venues. You know, we went from Hotel Discotheque to Desire to Dive to Smoke to here at Alamo Biscuit. And, you know, hopefully in the near future we'll have our own podcast studio to where we're just hosting it there and allowing other people that like to do podcasts, give them the opportunity to do theirs too as well.
That's dope. And the relationships you make over the years too, doing this, showcasing people, spotlighting them, that's something in itself.
It is, man. You know, I feel that there's a lot of people out there that either want to get exposure or promoting themselves, but they don't have the funds to do it with like regular news and media. I've been blessed to where I get the opportunity. Shout out to SA Live that they, you know, give me on their shows for every festival. So It's been a blessing. And
well, you create a platform for other people, then you're able to get on other platforms because of what you do.
Yeah. And we always like having you here, man. It's always good conversations, and you always drop some little, what are they called, nuggets, golden nuggets or something like that, if that's the term, to where you, when you start, you know, getting into speaking about business or your experiences and stuff like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I do drop some that sometimes. But that's that saying, when you help enough other people get what they want in life, you get what you want in life in return. Mm-hmm. And when you help people get on this platform in return, like what you're talking about, the platforms you've been on, you've been able to do that because of what you do for other people.
Yeah, man. You know, what other? I know you get asked to be, you know, guest speakers and get onto other podcasts. What are some other podcasts that people should kind of tune into or maybe look out if you want to give them a shout out right now that are local? You know, any on top of your head if you can't think of any.
Locally, I don't have too many on top of my head. I probably have like 5 or 6 that they're probably like, hey man, why don't you shout me out?
Yeah.
Off the top, I don't. You're the only one I really know like that.
That's cool, man. You know, one of the things
Chris Motts, your boy Chris Motts.
There you go, Chris Motts. There you go. Empowerment in the 210.
Yeah,
we actually helped with some of the reels. It was so crazy because shout out to Chris Motts. Him and his business partner Genevieve, they have their own podcast called Empowerment in the 210, and we help him with the reels. So he sends us the raw footage, and then we look at it and then create the reels. And I was able to watch yours and other guests that were on there, and it's pretty cool because my video editors, they'll send me the clips, and I'm just like, oh wow, and then I get to listen to it, and I actually watched it too myself, and I was like, it's pretty interesting to hear the conversations that you have, especially with you, and because they're not all the same. You know what I mean? Like the podcast that you're on, they may cover the same, you know, same topic, but it's not the same.
Yeah, every conversation is different, even though some are in some of the same topics, yet there's different conversations for different people.
Yeah, man. So how was your weekend?
It was good. Friday, I ain't do much, and then Saturday I had my 20-year class reunion. So
20 years. That's
Yeah.
that's when you know you're old.
That's
You're
when
getting
you know
old.
you're
20
old.
years.
So I went
Where'd
to
y'all
that.
go? Where'd y'all celebrate?
We were at Babcock Social. So shout out to Justin for helping
Nice.
put that together. Then after that went.
Did you sponsor it? Malouff International 20 year.
Should have. I should have passed out something.
You should have.
They all know. They know what it is. And then after that went the Hills, then went the Days, and then continued the night. So
That was Saturday.
yeah, Saturday was a long night. Still made it to church though. So still made it.
Yeah, I saw him at church. Church was actually powerful.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not gonna try to preach to anyone to go to church or get into religion topics or anything like that. But I will say this is that my experience with the church that we go to, CBC, I don't know why this happens, but there's certain moments when I walk into church and I feel that worship music and I literally start getting watery eyes and I feel it. And then the message that Pastor Ed gave was just powerful. Like I felt every single thing that he was saying. It felt at home. And I actually, from the service, I walked down the stairs because I sit in the high. I sit high because I like watching everything. I don't know why, but I sit high and I just make sure I watch everything. I know exactly where I'm going to be sitting, same spot all the time. And so I walked down and I was gonna say something to him, but when I got closer, I told myself, I'll just text him and I'll text him later. And I did. I texted him, and he texted me back, and it was just a powerful message. So a shout out to CBC and Pastor Ed, man. They do incredible things in the city.
Yeah, it was. We talk a lot about what he talks about with your inner talk, because your self-talk and how important that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've said it on here before, but we end with your self-talk. You're either an inner coach or an inner critic. And the inner coach, that's the Holy Spirit lifting you up. The inner critic, that's the devil tearing you down.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're the inner coach and you're lifting yourself up each and every day, that helps kind of bring you to who you're supposed to be in life.
Yeah, I agree. I always tell people the most important person you could talk to is yourself, because you're going to tell yourself that you can, you will, and you will do things, or you tell yourself you can't or you won't. And you're the most important person that you could talk to. I remember reading a book from John C. Maxwell. It's oh my gosh, I don't know right off the bat, but it's how successful people think and how successful people win. And no, just two small little books, man, like 100 pages. If you haven't read it. Probably my two favorite books. And that's where I got it from. I remember reading it from John C. Maxwell and him saying, the most important person you can talk to is yourself. And I always took that away. I'm just like, wow. Yeah. And I actually have those books in my office because I'm the type of person that, and I get everyone has their own ways of reading books. I've heard people say, I read 6 books every month or 10 books every month and whatnot. I'm the type, my personality is I'll read one book and then I'll go back to that book and read it again because I have a different perspective on it. And then I'll go back to the book again and I'll read it again. And then I highlight and write notes and then I dissect that book to the T.
That's good.
And so that's how I am as a reader.
John Maxwell's a good, because all of he's a business. The majority of his books are business. Yet they're all biblical principles.
Yes.
So he just takes it out and just talks business.
Mm-hmm.
Yet it's all biblical principles.
No, yeah. I was shout out to my brother Caesar. I was actually very blessed to be in a room with 100 people that were selected to hear him speak. And when I say this, it was the first time I've ever had a pen and I never put it down throughout the whole hour, just writing notes because of John C. Maxwell.
We were at a conference with him one time, and he was doing something. I don't remember how it was, but he had everyone doing this, like a hand signal.
Uh-huh.
And I looked in the crowd. I was like, man, we all look like we're looking like. I was like, well, we got to work on that one. Yeah, he is a powerful speaker, and he is somebody good to be around. So.
He is, man. You've been around really good speakers. Who's some of the speakers that are like well known that you've actually been able to listen to?
Tony Robbins,
like
John
in person.
Maxwell, yeah. Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, Les Brown.
Really, Les Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Gary V.
Gary V too.
Yeah, Grant Cardone.
Grant, what? You did that 10X?
Yeah, in Vegas I went. Scooter Braun actually was a really good speaker. He's Justin Bieber's manager.
Okay.
I've been when he spoke before. I've been in a lot of rooms where there's been a lot of powerful speakers that I've heard, and I'm like, dang. And even there's a book, Exactly What to Say, and his name is Phil, and he's a powerful speaker because he gets you thinking, and your mind goes crazy. I like listening to Gary Keller about real estate, Ben Kinney about real estate, Diana Kokoska. There's just a long list of people that when I listen to them, I'm like, yeah, they're changing the world by the way they think, and they're pouring into others.
Mm-hmm. No, I like that, man. You named a lot of the people that I listen to. You know who I would like to see in person is Jordan Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
I like him. Have you listened to any of his videos?
I don't know. What is he? Let me see.
Jordan Peterson. Let me show you who he is. But over the weekend, I would say, my Friday night was Justice's birthday. Shout out to Justice, 22 years old, my bonus son. And we went to Chama. So a family of 9. You can only imagine that bill. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
That's a hit.
That is. No, but it was great because a lot of them never experienced it before. And so it was amazing to just be with family and his friends and his cousin. And they're just such well-mannered and good boys, even though they're 22, 24, my bonus sons. And it was just amazing to see them experience something like that, And we've done the whole Brazil for the other son for lunch, but they never done Chama, so they were like, he wanted to go
Brazil
there.
More than Chama. So
I like Brazil too.
Yeah. They have the pineapple at both, yet the pineapple at Brazil's, it's...
No, Brazil, yes. And they actually have it out there for you to take.
Yeah.
But the one at Chama, you have to pay for you for like 3 pieces for $10. So we're like, it's okay.
Brazil got that meat with the cheese inside of it.
No, but yes, I know. They go... I think it's really well worth it for the price,
I ate there last week too at Chama.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we ate there for lunch for... a girl on her teen's birthday, Catherine on her teen's birthday.
Oh, see, shout out to her too, her birthday. Look at that. You have any birthdays today?
Yeah, we're at Frida's today for Angel and Ty's birthday.
See, shout out to them too. All these birthdays.
Every week, I'm like, they be hitting. Frida's, yeah. You been to Frida's?
No, I haven't. I haven't been there. How's it?
I would go for dinner. I don't know if I would go for lunch, but I would definitely go for dinner.
Why is that?
The service at lunch isn't like their dinner service. So,
okay.
And it could have just been today. Yeah, it just usually it's a little different. So, but it was still good. It just I don't know if they're not used to a lunch crowd maybe as much as they are dinner. Their dinner is great. So,
really?
Yeah.
What's your one of your favorite dishes over there?
They have like a different meat selection, so you get like 3 meats on one. That's really good. So like the fajitas and everything.
Okay.
They serve a lot of stuff there. They even serve crickets.
Now I've had some crickets.
Yeah.
I had some crickets at the Margarita Festival.
Yeah, they serve crickets.
I'm trying to think who had the crickets, y'all. John and AJ. Who was serving the crickets at the Margarita Fest? Oh yeah, there we go. It was the tequila, yeah, and that was but the crickets didn't have tequila in it, y'all. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah,
from my sober ass.
It's supposed to be the worm.
But no, it was good. It was really good. But I've heard that that's a thing, that there's a lot of different restaurants here in town that are serving crickets and different types of foods like that.
It's mostly Mexican restaurants.
Yeah. Definitely Mexican restaurants. And then Saturday, I want to say, what was that? Oh, I had picked up your client or customer that won the Malouff International Group Christmas appreciation night that you do. So they cashed it in, and I typically don't do it on Saturday. So there are some guidelines in it. Sunday through Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays are typically booked up already for the weekends, and we try not to take away from the business. But they get 3 hours of the service absolutely free. They just have to cover the gas and the driver fee, which is still an incredible deal. And they had fun. I stocked it up with some beers, some for them, iced sodas and waters for them, and a good crowd, and they loved it. So they went out to Pink Shark, and then went out to Maeve. Shout out to Clint. I know he wasn't there, but shout out to Clint because he was just like, man, just make sure that they ask for Jerry. They'll take care of them. So they had a really good evening.
Yeah, Clint's doing his thing out there at Maeve.
No, he is. He really is. I mean, that's just amazing. I've heard people, talk great things about the lounge. Also, Pink Shark. Have you been to Pink Shark yet? So it's the old Davenport.
Okay.
So Amber and Jessica, owners of open up. They're the owners from Pix Bar. So they have a Pink Shark, and they have a speakeasy room in the back. Absolutely amazing. You gotta go check it out.
I went to UTSA with Jessica.
Oh, really?
So I know Jessica.
See, I went to high school with Amber.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's so crazy to see some of my, and I think Amber's maybe a year younger or so. I don't know if she was in my class, but it's amazing to see certain people from my high school actually either bartenders or owners now of a bar or, in fitness, and see them kind of do big things in the city because I never really thought anyone would get into the nightlife industry for one, but then to see that is just like, it's pretty cool to see that.
It's dope.
And then I'm trying to think what else. What did we do Saturday? The party bus. I didn't get done until like 4 a.m.
They're doing until 4 a.m.
Man, they live far. I'm about to put that as a stipulation too. Must be 5 miles away from my office. That was far. And when I do these donations and raffles, you guys, I personally drive it. So I don't get a driver in that. I personally drive it because I want to make sure everything's smooth. And then I take care of everything. So it's fun, though, because I like listening to... I'm a big fan when I'm driving. I like listening to the music that people play. And I could say they were playing some good music because they were playing some old school hip-hop and R&B music. That's good. So it's good when they play some good music while I'm driving.
I'd have rolled with them on that one.
No, but they had a good time and all that. Sunday went to church, so that was pretty much my highlight for Sunday. But also getting ready for the week now. So and then you have this coming up. The reason why you're on here is because of your annual event that you do every July, right?
This Thursday.
Thursday.
Doing our annual backpack school supplies giveaway at Urban Air.
The fourth one, right?
Fourth one. So we started 4 years ago with 250 backpacks with school supplies. Then we bumped it up to 500, 750, and now we're giving away 1,000. So it's amazing. It's a big one. Well, we're really giving away 1,000, but the promo's for $985 because we have a partnership with 98.5 The Beat, so we're doing 985 backpacks with school supplies.
Plus a 15.
Plus there's 15 extra, so we're really doing 1,000.
That's cool. That's a cool promo, And let me ask you something. What made you want to start this? Like what was it for you that said, hey, you know what? Let's get back to the kids.
So it's not about what you get, it's about what you give. And understanding everything that we have is not ours. We're entrusted with certain resources, money, influence, that if we utilize it correctly, then we'll continue to be blessed with more. I remember back growing up in high school, there was kids that would have the same backpack year after year after year, and I was blessed that I don't know if I got a new backpack every year either. Yet I was blessed that I wasn't in the worst situation. Like, we were in the house right outside the trailer park, yet I walked to school with everybody in the trailer park. So kind of just seeing how a lot of them grew up and their situations, and knowing back then it was like everybody's parent kind of helped raise each other. And I knew everybody's situation because we were always at everybody else's house. We're drinking out everybody's hose, playing football on the street. Like, it was a different day back then. Yet I know, times have not changed, and even now I feel like the economy is taking even more of a hit, where right now people could definitely use this more than maybe 2 or 3 years ago. So we ain't getting that PPP money right now. So
that is true.
It's a different season, and the economy's down. Even for real estate, our economy isn't what it was. Like, a lot of agents aren't making the money they were making 2 or 3 years ago. So still made the choice to continue to bump it up. And this year we're at 1,000. So it's a blessing to be able to do it and just to see other kids that can benefit from that, and that's why we do it.
That's amazing, man. It's one of those things I feel, and you're doing it in a location to where I feel that those people, or not those people, but in that area, how do I explain this? So we do a Thanksgiving surprise the neighborhood, right? And we pick a random neighborhood and we go knock on doors and surprise them 100%. And I remember Melinda saying, hey, why don't we ask our neighbors? And I'm thinking to myself, why would we ask our neighbors? We live in a fine neighborhood. And she's like, you just never know. And that's what I'm getting at with the area. You just never know, because when we knocked on our neighbor's door, they let us know, like, hey, we're struggling. Yeah, we would love to receive this Thanksgiving meal. And I opened my eyes, because I forget that just because you have a nice home or you live in a nice area doesn't mean that you are okay. You can still be struggling with certain things, and if you have someone willing to give or help and you're receiving it and it's a blessing, then it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes those people are struggling more than others because they have so much fixed bills that their bills are outweighing what their actual income is, and they're living above their means. Yet it doesn't mean they were always at that place. Yet they might be living at $6,000 a month, and then next thing you know, things changed and they're at $3,000 a month coming in, and their bills are still $6,000. And to be able to get back to, even, or they just get themselves in debt. That's why they talk about credit card debt right now is the highest it's ever been ever. So, I mean, it's just where things are today.
No, it is, and getting back to the how do you feel like during the event? What are some moments to you to where you feel while you're seeing kids and parents?
I just like
what's
to see
what's the emotion that goes through you?
I don't. So I'm still kind of numb to emotion. I don't show too much emotion, and I don't really feel a lot of things either. Yet that's I don't know. That's something different. Yet I do feel good about it. Yet I don't know if it's like during the event I'm just moving around so much that I intake it for a little bit, and then I got to get back to the next, because there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And I got to make sure that things just continue to go smooth, because we rent out the whole trampoline park too.
Let them know that
they get a jump for free. So
jump for free.
We got the kids jumping for free. We got the kids in the line. We got people trying to cut the line. So there's a lot that goes on that you just got to make sure that we just have all the stations going. And the great thing is we have our team. They help out, and they got different stations, and they know kind of what they need to do and how they need to do it. So that does help. Yet it's just, for me, it's once it starts, I'm like, okay, let's get it done so it can be over.
So this Thursday, Urban Air, Bandera and 1604, from what time to what time?
We start at 6 p.m. and it's over at 9.
6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
First come, first serve. Child has to be present, so can't just show up and say I got 10 kids at home and intending to take 10 backpacks with you. That's not how it works. You have to have the child there with you.
Okay. And then they get as soon as they the process is they wait in line.
They wait in line,
and then they'll be able to get one bag and then school supplies.
School supplies.
All right, y'all.
And then
would the school supplies already be in the bag, or is
already
it
in the bag?
Already in the bag. Okay. And then they go inside.
They can go in, the jump, or if they choose not to jump that day, we'll give them a voucher to come back at a future day.
There you go, man. And what made you pick Urban Air?
I have a good relationship with the owner, their family. So Layla and Salim, we've been there every year. I know that they said if we continue to go up in numbers, though, I might have to find a different spot. So it could be our last year there. Maybe, we'll see. Yet, we'll see, because it just matters where.
Because it has to be timed, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, can the kids stay there all the way from 6 to 9, or?
So we do them in shifts. And
in shifts, okay.
They get a wristband for that hour that they're there, and they get 1 hour jump time. And then the next batch comes in, and they get 1 hour jump time. So it's 3 different shifts because there's a capacity. And we can't go over that capacity.
It's amazing. And then who are the sponsors that are helping out?
So Mack Law. Shout out Mack Law. I'm going to miss the sponsor. So
no, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So you have Mack Injury Attorney, a law firm that is one of the sponsors.
We got Mack Law. We got Kyle Lee with
Kyle Lee,
Anti-Bully Gang.
Anti-Bully Gang. And Kyle Lee was going to be on the show too, but he's actually still in Houston, I believe. He was on doing a concert. So shout out to Kyle Lee. His Anti-Gang is going to be the nonprofit organization for the San Antonio Pizza Festival. So we'll be giving a portion back to his nonprofit.
That's dope. Let me just.
And then you also have the Lenny Walls for his Breaking the Walls for the San Antonio Brunch Festival is going to be the nonprofit organization too as well. So those are two festivals back to back that we're doing for nonprofits. But
we got Mortgage Right.
There you go.
We got our property management company Rev. We have our media company Malouff Media, USA Mortgage, Just in Time Moving Company, Key Title, Keller Williams Heritage, Alliance Surveyor, Big Brothers Big Sisters. Big Brothers Big Sisters will be out there. That's a good nonprofit too. Y'all know if you ever talked to them.
I haven't talked to them.
Ferrari Kid, 98.5 The Beat, 49th Street. 49th Street's also the people that own Prestige. Legacy Mutual, Triton Group with Mario. Shop It Up. Barbershop College. Clutch with JR. Evolve, which is a salon. Shout out Eunice. Eunice is sponsored every year. F45. HHI Inspections. Ross Hair Salon. Partners. United Partners. Needed by Nestle.
You got a good list of
KC Homes.
There you go.
Powerhouse Transport. Trill Insurance Group, U.S. Bank, and Hancock Whitney.
There you have it.
I trust I didn't miss anybody.
And that's amazing. So you got a lot of sponsors. That's amazing. A lot of love.
I mean, thousand backpacks. The more people that can help, the better. Especially with the school supplies. So.
Okay, so every year July. Seems like it's always every year in July, right?
Correct. Last week in July.
Okay, last week in July. And then, for people that want to be involved or sponsors, how can they or who do they contact for that?
They would contact Victoria at victoria@maloufig.com. She's probably the best point of contact for that.
Nice, man. So, again, this Thursday from 6 to 9, first come, first serve, 98.5. I was going to say 98.5. But you got 985 backpacks plus 15 more.
Yeah. DJ Hamburger will be out there.
DJ Hamburger. There you have it.
He'll be out there. The Spurs Coyote will be in the building. So.
The Spurs Coyote. That's really nice, man. How did you get that to happen?
DJ Quake.
And then, okay, so you have that going on. Anything else that you have after that? What's the next event for MIG?
We got some stuff going on in Austin. We have for Keller Williams, but locally, I think we're chilling too. There'll be other stuff.
But one of the biggest ones that is coming around the corner because this year's almost over is the Christmas one.
Christmas party. I like three artists that we're still talking to, negotiating. So I'll have that probably cemented mid next month.
Nice. Are you looking for any sponsors for that one?
Yeah. Any sponsors for that.
All right. See, so if you're looking for sponsorships and getting your name out there with Scott,
Christmas party.
He has thousands of people that attend. Great opportunity to network. Great opportunity to brand yourself. Great opportunity to meet new people. Especially the demographic that attends his events, people that you really, I feel that you would want to get to know. And, this past week, just to mention real quick, the last game of the San Antonio Gunslingers was this past weekend. You had also some new openings for new bars that were happening. I think the guys went out and went to check out. What was the bar that y'all wanted to go check out? River North Ice House. So we're expecting them to be a guest in August, so we're looking forward to that. And then shout out to Maurice and Tommy. They have opened up a new lounge called Chica. Have you been there?
What's Chica?
Chica, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but shout out to those guys because they're doing a phenomenal things. Especially, it's supposed to be like near the Pearl.
Is it near Easy Baby?
I know they have Amelia. I know they have Easy Baby. and I know there's like 2 more. There's Hook, and then something else, and then the Rooftop.
Then they have the cream
So
coffee shop.
the creamery. So they just a phenomenal group of what they're doing with the city, and just opening up new lounges and new venues, and it's amazing. And you can probably I would say maybe in August or September, one of them will be on the podcast too as well, just to highlight them. I'm trying to think what else you have. What else happened over the weekend? Oh, and Smoke Sky Bar. They had their grand opening for the Sky Bar, so that was a good turnout. They also had their mixer too that happened over the week, and I heard great things about the mixer. So it's amazing on what they're doing. I know Chris Mott's PBSA, he plans on doing his mixer over there. I know his next mixer is going to be at Easy Baby, if I'm not mistaken. Or where is it going to be at? I think it was going to be at Easy Baby. Or where at? Who? Amelia, yeah, with Chris. So Amelia and Easy Baby for PBSA. So there's a lot of things happening, within the next month and the end of this month. Can you believe that, we're already almost in August?
That's crazy. This year gone by fast.
It has been, Now I know you're big on personal goals. I know you're big on business goals and personal goals. So far within 7 months, have you accomplished a lot of your goals?
I am on track for some of my goals. I am not on track for some of my goals yet. We'll still be good.
Yeah?
We'll still push it out.
So what is one goal that you're not on track and that you're like...
My physical health.
Health.
That's not where it's supposed to be.
All right.
So
where would you like to be on that one? Let's put it out there.
I need to be down 25 pounds. I need to be
in
the gym 4 to 5 days a week, probably 5, and doing the cold plunges at least 3 days a week.
Do those help?
I enjoy them. I think they make my body feel kind of better afterwards. So it helps with inflammation and other things.
They say your goals for fitness is based on what you eat, man.
Yeah, it does start in the gym. It starts in the kitchen. It does not start in the gym. It starts in the kitchen. So
how's your eating habits?
My eating habits are not where they're supposed to be either.
Yeah.
So I need to get with the nutritionist, and I need to start food prepping. So.
You know what? I would say this. Shout out to Coach JT. When he had his meal preps, I was one of his brand ambassadors, and I loved it because I had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was promoting their services like crazy. I had people that actually were buying the meal preps, and then he put a pause on it. So I think he's going to be bringing it back, hopefully. But if there's any meal prep companies out there that need a brand ambassador, you got 2 guys right here. I'll be more than happy to promote you and advertise you all day long. And I make videos all the time on my IG stories.
Yeah, I put food on my stories every day too, so I could be a foodie.
I always tell people I'm a skinny fat guy. So I've been not in the gym because of the accident. Shout out to Mack with the law firm that have been taking care of us. He actually gave me the approval to start working out. So I had this thing to where when you get in an accident, I wasn't sure if you're allowed to work out or not. And he told me, he's like, that's what everyone thinks. The stigma is you get in a car accident and you gotta stop working out. He told me that a lot of the doctors want to see you work out, want to see you get your strength back. He said, just don't be, going overboard and carrying like 1,000 pounds or anything. And I was like, you don't even have to worry about that. So I ran a couple of times recently in the past 2 weeks, and it felt really good just jogging outside. And so now I think this week I'm going to hit the gym and go really light and just start working out. But that's one of my goals too, that I haven't really been able to fulfill, but that's also based on the accidents that I've been in within the past 2 years. Actually, this is my second accident within a year and a half.
Yeah, I don't have an excuse. I don't. I even have the gym memberships, like with the S. So it's not a.
How many gym memberships?
I have 2.
2?
Yeah.
So which gym do you go to?
I have Lifetime and I have Goals.
Goals, okay. Why not get a workout partner? Be accountable for that. I'll be your workout partner. Let's go 6 a.m. every day.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Let's do it 6 a.m. every day.
That sounds good.
Because I'm not the type of person to where I go hard in the gym. Like I work out to what I feel is good for my body. This whole like lifting heavy and no, I'm past that stage in my life. I'm good to just be maintaining what I am. I'm not trying to hit 5% body fat anymore or anything like that. If I get some abs, I get some abs. If I don't, I'm happy. You know, I think it's because I'm older now in my life to where I'm just content with it.
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to some guy the other day. So he was like, "Yeah, he's like 6-packs, 8-packs. That's for high schoolers and college kids." I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right. I'm just good if I'm feel good. That's it."
Yes. So that's one goal that you're gonna accomplish before the end of the year.
I will be in some type of shape better than I am today.
There you go. There you go. You know, I actually saw a picture of him, me and K-Rock, a friend of ours. I sent it to you, and he had no hair, no beard.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference. You know.
Yeah, I'm glad I grew the beard too. See, girls can hide their with fat. I can hide it with.
No, yeah, that's why I had mine. I'm a skinny fat guy. I have this little double chin that y'all may not see, but
they got makeup and they can hide it like that. They can't do that.
No. Yep, I always tell people our makeup for men is our beard and our hair. Like it really is. That's our makeup for us. You know, if you have a bad haircut, you can't.
I wear the hat.
That's a nice makeup right there with your hat.
It is what it is.
So this week, again, Thursday, the annual backpack and school supplies event at Urban Air.
Yes.
And then after that this week, what else do you have going on for the weekend? Anything big plans?
I have some clients coming in town that I'm supposed to show around on Sunday. I'm not this weekend. I intend to stay low.
Shout out to DJ Richie Rich. What's going on, my friend?
I plan on saying, Richie Rich, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I think I'm staying.
I was going to ask you, do you think you could see yourself doing a podcast every week?
No.
And why is that?
I could do it, yet I would choose not to do it because it's not my one thing that I'm focused on right now.
Okay.
So I don't think my consistency would be like yours to where I would intend to do it every week.
Because you were going to do one at one point.
I know. I thought about it. Then I thought about not doing it. Then I thought about doing it again. And then I said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. It's a real commitment. I mean, you have to be each and every week. And there's no end date, really, when you start one, majority of the time. So you're doing it until 4 or 5 years. So next thing you know, that day for 5 years is shot. So that's why I applaud you for everything y'all do with that.
Thank you. It takes a whole team, producers now, video guys now, and past producers and of course co-hosts. But it does take consistency. You know, every time I see someone that puts out, I'm doing a podcast, and they do like 3 or 4 episodes, it's time consuming. It really is.
And you see a lot of people do 3 or 4 episodes, and then that's it.
That's it.
That's
all she wrote.
Yep.
I was going to ask you, because I said that's all she wrote, and it made me think of Eminem. Did you hear Eminem's new album?
I haven't. I heard he dissed some people. Yeah,
I
haven't heard it.
So if you do listen to it, it'll bring you some nostalgia memories of Slim Shady. But you have to listen to it from the first song all the way to the end. You can't just skip.
Okay.
So just to give you a heads up on that. But it's a really good album. We talked about it a little bit last episode, but it was really good. Second thing I just wanted to mention, not to get into politics, but Biden did step down. And then you have the vice president. I can't pronounce her name. How do you say her name? Kamala, if I'm not mistaken. Kamala Harris. She is now going to be the elect candidate for the Democratic Party. So, you know, that's a huge thing that's happening. What's your take on all of that? Now I'm asking you. I'm not asking you which side that you lean towards, but just what you take on the Biden administration, you know, telling him to step down. I think it was the right move for him.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
You know,
I mean, watching him on the debates and
it's just crazy
when he addressed that.
His memory it's not there anymore. You know, dementia is really, really serious. I'm not saying that that's what he has, but that's what I can tell by watching. That's what I took out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, man, he's just not remembering things. So his health is really important. And again, I'm not trying to pick sides right now or asking anyone to pick sides, but you know, health is important. And then also with what happened to Trump, you know, no one deserves those things, you know, the health or being attacked, you know. So, but I do see the Democratic Party getting excited because now a woman is running in place. And then I have this theory, y'all may call me crazy on this one, but I don't think Carmela's gonna be ending on there. For some reason, I feel Michelle Obama's gonna come in. I don't know why, but I have this feeling that Michelle Obama.
You got 1 month. They got 1 month to make a decision.
May happen, and then guess who's gonna be her vice president? Barack.
They got 1 month to make a decision.
But you never know what happens, you know. So yes, 1 month.
1 month they'll figure out who they're gonna pick, and then they'll go for it.
Now, with you being one of the top brokers in the city, you have, I mean, like, obviously, you know, politics is hard to talk about. So how does that work with you in business when someone says, because these are topics that people are starting to have because of the election. So how do you kind of just, avoid them, or how do you, as a business, owner, what's your take on it? Should a business owner be able to speak freely on if they vote for Trump or for Biden or whoever?
I've always been, so like, my family's a little old school when it came to that. And back in the day, people used to get a little offended when you would tell them like who they voted for. It wasn't as public or out there. I know when my grandparents would vote. So for me, I just don't join into the conversations because it's not really. You're gonna either lose half of your audience or you're gonna gain some more supporters. But there's someone that's not gonna agree with what you're gonna have to say. So I choose to not talk politics publicly.
Okay. Now, do you think, could you ever see yourself getting into politics? Like, actually, like, maybe one day say, hey, you know what, I want to run for mayor, or I want to run for...
That's a possibility. Getting into politics is something that could be in the later future, not in the next probably 5 to 10 years, but maybe later future.
I thought about that, too. I mean, now that I know Trump has a felony, I'm like, I have 2, so I'm just like, okay, I'm up there now. I'm just joking, y'all.
You're a felon and he's been shot. I mean,
he's a real G.
Gangster.
No, but I appreciate you being back on the show, Late Nights with All Access. Again, anybody that wants to be on the show, please reach out to us. We're always looking to have more guests on here, newcomers. If you're looking to get exposure, promote an event, get your name out there, Late Nights with All Access, would love to have you. We're actually in a transition right now to where we've been on YouTube for the past year and a half. It's been, kind of hard, not gonna lie. I talked about this last time. And, we have 365 subscribers on here. We appreciate the love and support from all the people that tune in every Monday night, but we think that we will transition back into Facebook because of the followers over there. But also when we have certain topics that are more adult oriented, we're gonna go ahead and change those into YouTube only. So again, we're making some changes. We're really focused on seeing what works for the platform for Late Nights with All Access. How can people follow you on your social media?
Instagram, Malouff. Also on Instagram, Malouff International Group, and then Facebook, Scott Malouff, and that's probably the best spots.
Nice. And you can go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In the meantime, Official All Access Podcast. Also, Facebook and Instagram, same handle, Official All Access Podcast. Please make sure to like and comment and share the video. And then you're going to see, you could also replay this whole episode throughout the whole entire week, and also replay all the other episodes that we have every single Monday night. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. And then also you can follow me on my personal page, official MikeAnthony.Torres, on Facebook and Instagram. And again, we appreciate the love. Appreciate you being on here. Shout out to John and AJ for making sure that we sound and look good. And always, always, always support local. Y'all have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon.
See ya.